What up? What up? What up? It's your boy TB. We are just doing a late live show. Uh, right now, you got Boston versus Miami, which is a game 7 right now. Whoever wins will be playing my Warriors in the NBA Finals, which I'm super excited about. My Warriors being in the NBA Finals. But today, I figured we'd come on. I just wanted to talk about a few things, and I told a few people that we would have us a stream tonight. So yeah, with that being said, let's see who comes on in. Might have to play some music while we wait. Uh, what's up, Jacob? If we get lucky, we may be able to see some ballad TikToks. I see one just popped up on my phone. I think that'd be amazing. What's up, Mayhem Matthew? I'll give you guys a Mayhem Matthew. Give me a song real quick. We can play a song while we wait on everybody to come on in. Like I said, everybody, we'll have a fun. I believe we'll have a fun little show. Right now, we're just gonna wait on everybody to show up, and then after that, we will get started. Get get started. Hope y'all have had a good day. Jacob Mayhem. I've had a good day. I've worked out now for the third day in a row. Done speed and agility for 2 days in a row. Um, done a lot of running, a lot of sweating. Push up wise, in the last probably 3 or 4 days, we've done a total of like 500 and something push ups. Uh, what's up, big dog? Done a good bit. Um, just like I said, just kind of ready to keep it going and you know hopefully see it pay off in a few weeks. Okay. All right. I'll drop the link. I know me and Fishing had some stuff we wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm gonna let Fishing come in first. We'll talk for a bit, and then after we get done, we'll kind of open it up and let whoever else come on in. I don't know who this number is. I don't know who this is. Okay. Well, that was my grandmother, guys. Uh, anyways, yeah, we're gonna wait on Fishing Football to jump on in, and then we'll go from there. All right. I guess we're waiting on. No, no Fishing. Okay. Well, we got Joey. We'll take that.
What's up, Tiger?
What's up, Mr. Joey? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Still tired from Blue Stream.
Say it again.
I said I'm still tired from Blue Stream. I was up all night with.
Uh, it's kind of going in and out, Joey. I can't hear you very well.
Okay.
All right. Say it one more time.
I said I'm tired from Blue Stream still.
Oh,
I
you're
was up all
tired.
night with them.
Yes, yes. Same here, buddy. Yeah, that stream kicked my tail. I tried my best to stay up with him. It was probably I don't know. It's probably 7:30, probably 8 o'clock before I turned in. But yeah, I was.
I never do that.
What now?
Until
Oh, there,
1:30,
boy.
and then with Uncle Lou, and I was there till 6:30.
Got you. Got you. What'd you say, Fishing?
One more bar and your voice would come in clear. Just one more bar.
Who talking about, Joey? Yeah, Joey. It is
Yeah,
going
just
in.
one more bar.
Usually, what happens is if you try. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I was gonna say try backing out and coming back in. But what's up,
Yeah.
Fishing?
What to do, man?
Nothing. Just hanging out, relaxing, and chilling
Been
all
working
cool.
out, man. I see you've been working out. You trying to get back into basketball, or what's going on?
Nope, I hate basketball.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah. But Joey, can we hear you now? Joey? Joey?
Joey.
Cheese.
Yeah, I'm here. If you can hear me, I'm,
That's a
Yeah,
lot
we can.
better.
I'm working on something. So give me a second.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Spoke too soon.
Okay.
Give me a
Well,
second.
are you good? Do you think? But yeah, Fishing. Just kind of really just getting back into it. I'm using I guess the Slob softball game to kind of, as motivation. But and that's when is the softball game? What date is that?
I don't
Is
know
it
the
July
date. It's
or April?
June, July, something. One of them, like 20th
June,
or something.
July.
20 something.
I said April. Wow.
I know you said April. What the hell? What the?
Oh, we got two Joey Fosters.
Uh-oh.
Joey, is this you?
That can happen. Yeah, that can happen.
Joey.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, those will pop out. Shouldn't we?
Wait. Joey.
Hey, you got me?
Yeah. Okay, I can hear you.
Go outside and point the phone to the sky.
Yeah. Say it again, Joey.
So tell me how I'm catching, man.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it is. The connect. It's actually worse than what it was before, Joey. Usually yours is fine. July 23rd. That's when it is. Okay. So June. So I got a full 2 months. Okay. All right, we'll take it.
You got a month and a half.
Nope, 2 months.
Well, a month, 3/4.
Nope, 2 months.
Hey, man. Better drop that weight quick. Start swinging that bat.
I'm gonna get him to post. Oh, I'm swinging that bat. Jacob says.
I'm betting 1,000, boy. I'm betting 1,000.
July 23rd is Jacob's birthday.
Okay, well, show up, Jacob.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Show up and show out.
No, what I was gonna start with, have better internet coming this week. Should be good next week. Had to try. That's fine, Joey. We got Alan A. At least 3/4 of his face in the background. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Hold on, Alan. I'll bring you in too. That's BA's birthday as well. Oh snap!
15th and the 1st.
Oh.
15th and the 1st.
So Kobe got two birthdays?
In this case, yes, I'll accept it.
Okay. So what I was gonna do is tell. Before we started bringing people on. I was, the conversation, Alan. Before we bring you on, I wanted to talk about this with Fishing. But remember we were talking about the other day when we were getting too real on the game stream earlier, or I think it was yesterday, and so I was gonna bring that up. Oh, good play. Watching the finals right now.
Yeah,
Going live.
I got it on too.
My Nightbot. What? That's Joey Foster's daughter's birthday. Hell, I'm moving my birthday to that date.
Yeah, that's my birthday too. Fuck it. That's my birthday.
Tiger Baskins, Fishing, Joey's daughter, Battle Angel, and Jake. We all our birthdays are on July 20. I'm down.
Yeah, Jesus Christ's birthday is on July 23rd too.
Jesus Christ, his
you heard
birthday.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. You know who else?
Hitler. Oh, there we go. Oh, Castro. Yeah, Castro's birthday was then too.
Yeah. Fidel Castro.
Yeah, we're on to something here.
We really are. It's important people, right?
Right. Like Christopher McDavid, his birthday's not on that date.
No. Kristen McDavid's birthday is on leap year. Anyways, so I was going to talk about this. Thought this was really cool. I'd heard this the other day, and I told Fishing about it. But there was a video that I had heard, and it was really neat. It spoke volumes, and I figured I'd give you guys the gist of it, not the gist of it. And long story short, it talked about people in life not just procrastinate or prolong or hold themselves back from doing things. It all stems down to fear, and whatever way you want to tie it in, it's fear, and it's the fear of moving forward, the fear of what could happen, the fear of what I or you as an individual think other people would think of you, and it stated what we don't realize as people is the fear combines of what we think will come from the future of our decision compared to what can happen in the current day. Like example,
it's
for me,
all pretentious.
Yeah. So for me, working out, it's not fear that I'm scared to work out, but it's the fear built up of what I want to come in the future, the big goal that I have in the future. So for me, if that goal is 3 months away, or I put that goal at 3 months away, oh my goodness, quit calling, dude, bro. I swear,
What's up?
I'm gonna get my number changed. It's basically the same people that were calling last night that were restricted. No, I'm just gonna report the number. Because last time I reported the restricted number, it's supposed to send me the number in a few days of who was trying to call me.
Yeah, stupid.
So now these people, I guess they're calling from the same thing. So if it's the same number, dude, I'm gonna blast them so much on YouTube. You know everybody else will too, because he was calling other people as well. But anyways, you know what I'll do? Let's just turn the phone off. That works. It was the fear of people looking down the road too far at what they want their goal to be and never starting with day one. Being so worried of what would happen in the future. Fishing, you gonna have to tell them birds to chill.
I know, dude.
But you want me to talk to them?
Yeah, tell them real quick.
Hey, bird.
Hey, bird.
Chill.
Hey, Larry Bird. Stop it.
But no, so, and it's like it is so true, because a lot of us have goals for our family, or financial goals or physical goals, or whether you're on YouTube, whatever. You could be Alan A sitting at 7.5 subscribers right now. It is it's okay. But the point is, waiting so long to start things, that's what's going to hurt you in the long run. And I think for me, it's like the videos, making videos, working out, doing all of this, like looking down the road and going, man, I hope these dreams come true, instead of focusing on the current. And that's a buildup. It's a buildup of expectation, and that expectation turns into fear, because you feel like you're going to fail your expectations. You feel like you're going to fail your goals or your dreams, when it's like, bro, you didn't even started. And the fear causes you to prolong the even day one. Day one becomes 2 weeks from now. Day one becomes a month from now. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. There's not going to be a perfect time to start. And that's kind of my, advice or tip to all of you guys is like, it's never going to be a perfect time. If you sit and you wait on the perfect time, then you're doing a disservice.
You'll never get a perfect time.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're going to hurt yourself. In a year or 2 years from now, you'll be like, man, I should have done this then. I should have. And it's like, shoulda, coulda, woulda is what, and somebody said this last night. People make fun of old people for being old. And they were like, well, I think it was Millis and Jeff talking about it. And they're like, well, when I was younger, I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then now I'm like, man, they knew what they were talking about. I've always been that way. Growing up, I always knew there was life before us. There's life after us. So listen to people who have been through life. Listen to the mistakes they've made. Listen to the mindsets that they have at 60, and create that mindset in me at 20. Why? Why do I need to have the mindset of the normal 20-year-old that goes and parties and goes to goes to bars and tries to pull girls, and then all of a sudden in their 30s they start working on their credit, or in their 40s
And
they
like, why am I not married yet? I can't find a
yeah,
girl.
it's like, why
Like,
why do I have to have the mindset of the normal, that age of my time period? And it's like, I can be what I want to be. I can be like I told y'all, I can be the same dude that helps impact a bunch of kids. I can be crazy on YouTube and make fun of people, and people get tired of me and block me. That's fine. I can be whoever I want to be. And I don't know. I think that's
yeah.
Alan A. Join back.
And you talk about people wanting to procrastinate on goals. People, in fear. People are scared to fail.
Yeah.
People are scared to pursue something because they're worried about what's going to happen.
Yeah. And yeah, agreed. And it's like, bro, you're not the first person that's ever going to fail. You're not the second person that'll fail. So I don't know, but I think a lot of people look at their life as a movie, and they think that they're the main character, and everywhere they go, everybody pays attention to them, and it creates this insecurity of what will people think if I do this? Well, what happens if I do? Like, bro, nobody cares about you. Like, nobody. Hey, I'll get in the way of myself. I've had a few of my kids constantly text me this weekend. Hey, coach, post the videos. Hey, coach, post those videos. Hey, coach, like, I am so worried about what other people will think of me posting videos because I feel like it's boasting or it's bragging, when in reality it's business. There's a lot of people out here who train and they charge way more than I do, but yet they don't get the results I do. So I'm doing a disservice to myself, my future, and my business by not posting stuff. But it's really hard. It's a form of anxiety / fear of, I don't want people to think I'm bragging. What will people say about me? How will they view me? Yes, I'm not perfect either. I'm just giving you guys this advice because I heard this. So, yeah. What you got, Fishing? Before I bring on Alan A. and
I agree with everything you said. I'm watching these finals, and I just saw that nasty 3.
The air ball from Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that thing was a swish, bro.
Bringing on Joey Foster. Alan
that
A.
was the air ball. Yeah, I just saw that. See.
Okay. I can't see Alan A.'s face. I don't know if he changed his. Oh, Dominic.
Ooh.
I can hear you a little, Joey, but it's still kind of going in and out.
Okay. Well, I had a big start, man.
No, it's okay. You're good. Dominic, you could join back in, buddy. Alan A., you okay?
Yep.
You changed your clothes from yesterday?
Yeah.
You wearing different clothes? You're not wearing the same clothes you wore yesterday?
We wouldn't know, but
I mean, I'm just saying. And you in the same.
Well, hey,
spot
maybe he took a shower last night, and then maybe he's wearing the same clothes. Don't judge Alan.
Did you take a shower yesterday, Alan?
Yes.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Oh. We got some hesitation on this here, Alan A. right here. I'm gonna have to send somebody to his room to see if he's telling the truth. Hey, breathe in the mic. Breathe in the mic, Alan. Let me smell your breath. Oh, damn. Oh. This man, he just got bad breath. I believe it.
No.
Anyways,
he ain't old enough to have bad breath yet.
He still got puppy breath.
Yeah.
No, but Alan, what I said has a lot to do, with like people your age too. Because when I was your age, dude, I was very, 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 what he said, pretentious. I was very, very hesitant. I was very timid, and it's like, dude. Even with the mindset, he stepped out. Even with the mindset that I have now, I still feel like I'm light years ahead of people that are around my age, as far as the average. And it's like, for you, if you can go ahead and start trying to adapt the mindset that a 20 or 30 or 40-year-old has at your age, dude, you will dominate life. Like, if you will take YouTube and really start trying to come up with YouTube videos, start looking up videos of what you want to make, see how other people do them, and almost copy them a little bit. Because I started my channel a year ago, bro. But like, I watched probably 60 or 70 different YouTubers and I don't know how many videos talking about the algorithm of YouTube and what works and what doesn't work. What's a waste of time? What's not a waste of time? I'm 28, bro. You're 18, 16, 17, 14, right?
Yeah, somewhere on there.
Yeah, in that right. Yeah, so it's like you could spend the next 3 years just getting YouTube down, you'd still be ahead of me. So it's like it's up to you, and that's to everybody. Like life is up to you in the sense of, home is where you make it. You like to see homos naked. No,
Oh man,
boy. Home is where you make it.
oh man, where you make it?
Home, yeah. Goddamn,
What is that?
boy,
What is that
everybody
off
do
of?
Waterboy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So just the advice to you, advice to people in here. I think of okay. Let's take it to the real world real quick. I think of the phone call that I got when we were on vacation fishing. Like, why
Facts.
prolong the inevitable? If your spouse is not for you and they've shown you multiple times they don't want to be there and they are ruining all of the relationships around you, why continue to force something knowing you're losing everything else? It's because the fear of what it would be like without that, the fear of
Yes.
change.
And that's
Instead
hard,
of,
bro. Like that's
yeah,
a hard thing to do.
especially when your kids are involved and it's a family member. Like, I completely understand that. But when it's been going on for a year to 2 to 3 years, at some point, when does it click? Because if anything, you're digging your own grave. People are trying to reach down and pull you out of that hole, but you continue to dig, dig, and dig. At what point do people stop trying to help you? We don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's the part about life that nobody. Those are the answers nobody knows. And for me, it's like that's the mistakes that I've learned from other people. There's not a definitive answer, but there is a mindset. And if you can, check your mindset and be able to look yourself in the mirror and call yourself out, then you're doing way better than other people. A lot of people, they don't want to look at it. They just want to think, oh, woe is me. It happens to me. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It looks like one of those rap guys. Like, Alan A, word count 0. TB, that is what I do. I'm a YouTube algorithm and channel builder expert. That's what I do, man. And I think
Kobe, where you at, bro?
I
going
believe
on
it,
here?
Joey. I believe it, Joey. And you do a good job with that, Joey.
No, I like
So-
Joy.
You said Joy or Joey?
I like Joy and Joy.
What?
Yeah, you tell me. I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
I like Joy and Joy.
Yeah, I have a lot of joy talking about Joey.
Exactly.
So yeah, you okay?
Alan A, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
Yeah, money on my mind.
No, yeah, for real, Alan, what do you want to be, bro?
I don't know. I don't know
Like,
yet.
you want to go to school? Like, you have any thoughts?
Not yet.
Ooh, yeah, your phone dry? Or you got thoughts?
Okay, what's your GPA?
Like a 3.0 so far.
What grade
Not
you
bad.
in?
Not bad. I had a 2.7, so yeah.
Are you about to go into your senior year?
Middle school, yes.
I'm in a lower grade than that. I'm going into a lower grade than that. So
Alan, you can talk to us,
Okay.
buddy. You can talk.
Yeah.
Like, really, I mean, just act like a rose in the spring and just open up. You can talk
Alan,
to us, man.
I don't know if he was being serious, but that was a very good analogy.
I'm being dead serious.
Now, but roses do smell good, so if your tail ain't take a shower, you're not gonna be that. I'm just letting you know. What's up, Edward? What's up, Mr.
Edward
Colby?
coming in. Oh, hey, do you know that I was Edward's 6th subscriber?
What? Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Abraham-
it's like Edward.
Yeah, because he's emailing his email everywhere to like on shows and shit, but like nobody can tell what his name is. Nobody can find him unless he comments. You can't find Edward.
Got you. Oh, roses smell like poo, poo, poo.
Okay, so you're saying Alan does then? Okay, all right.
You singing. So and I guess just to finish that convo, I really do love, like I was saying, the lady that called me. I love their family. But at some point, and that was then, when we were on vacation, I had to give tough love. And I thought it went a little well. We'll find out. I haven't talked to her since then, but just you
Well,
can't save everybody from
yeah.
life.
When stuff like that happens, I mean, people are in a bad spot, and sometimes you just got to tell them how it is.
Well, and the tough part is we as people want good for other people as a whole. And so we end up putting ourselves out there. And then what happens is our energy, our personality, who we are starts to go downhill because we give and we give and we give. And it's like, I've been through that. And that's why I said, hell no, not anymore. I will give to the people that show me
Another air
progress,
ball.
show me that
Oh my
they want
god.
that. If they want it and they move forward, you'll get more of me. But I'm not going to continue and give and give and give, and you waste everything that I'm giving you when these 5 people over here are begging for me, are begging for advice, are begging for help.
I'll give you an example real quick, TV. Like I gave probably how many crabs did I give to Fishing Football, and he just wasted them away.
He did waste the crabs.
Hey, no, that's a we thing. That's a we thing.
That is we.
We wasted a bunch of crabs.
I ain't waste nothing. Wait, what about Kobe wasting all them damn shrimp? Every time I turn around,
yeah,
Kobe
that's true. TV was looking at me like TV kept looking at me like Kobe just keep eating these shrimp up, dude.
Yeah,
like,
like he just got a dozen shrimp in 10 minutes.
Bro, what about the shrimp trying to fight back, dog? That was crazy. Shrimp,
I know.
Dog. Like they took quad.
Alan A, what are you flipping around in your hand right now?
His,
voice button.
What is that? Whoa, move it away. Too close. Do it again. Go further away.
What the hell was that maneuver?
It's a redneck horn thing.
Is that Edward?
No. It sounded like it though, didn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds like one of those like the staples. Like that was easy.
Yeah.
So I just that's where I think over the years of being able to coach, because I guess it's crazy looking at it, but I've been doing it 9 years now, and in a sense, it's gone from just coaching or just training to realizing that there's a lot more than just the coaching and training. That not everybody will run through a wall for a coach. I was about to say, don't do it.
But yeah.
I'm gonna show everybody your chin on the stream. You better stop. But
post that link again, bro.
Yeah, I will. But it just I think I've learned, I've kind of fell in love with being able to help people, because understanding which ones to help is an amazing feeling. Like the ones that truly take it and they run with it, dude, like it makes me so happy. And that, I don't know, like I think, like I said, that to me, I get way more out of than, I don't get taken advantage of anymore. People will try, but it just, I don't know. Like I said, I've learned to kind of give you an example real quick, and then I'll let Kobe talk. There was a kid on the basketball team that is at the high school close to me. She's on the middle school team. Her parents got introduced to me by one of the kids I train, which this kid is a 9th grader that made all region. He's good, really good basketball player. He's 5. That's the way to say it. The parent
55.
introduces me to the daughter, introduces me to the wife, to the kids. I mean, just everybody like, oh, we're so excited to train with you. Oh, Coach Jesus Brian, thank you so much. You know, all this and that. 3 days later, I get a text. Hey, we're not going to be able to train, but I wish you the best of luck with everything. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, what?
I mean,
Come to
bro.
find out, the coach of a team that averages 3 to 4 wins a year said they did not want them training with me to trust the process. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. You do what you do. I got my resume. I got my
That's
proof.
called negative
fine.
recruiting.
And that's fine. But then a month later, the same parent texts me, "Hey, I'd really like you to train my son." The fuck? What? Well, I didn't text back. Like, it is not
Hey
worth
man,
my time.
you can't blame the parents for getting fooled by these fucking Joe Smos.
And that's fine. But I will not waste my time on these parents. If you choose to
Facts.
live life in that kind of manner, that is up to you. We all get one life. If you choose to live it that way, there's a lot of people out here wanting to live it differently. I'll waste my time on them. And so like, I just haven't text back. And then he texts me again later. I just never text back. So when I see him this next season at the games and it's like, hey, I tried to text you. Oh, hey, I didn't see it. I'd rather say that than be honest, hurt his feelings, and it cause drama and stir stuff up. That's it. That's how you have to treat people like that. Because if I'm honest, then he goes and tells these people, "Oh, that coach was he was rude to me." Oh, then these people, yeah, I heard this, I heard, and it's like, no, I just didn't see it. Boom, problem done. That's it.
Yeah, I heard Coach Brian was an asshole.
Yeah, then if I'm rude to him and that's a person in the community and that clique, now all the kids that I train get looked at differently because I train them. Yeah, we heard that guy you trained was rude to so and so. Like, nope, sounds a lot better. Oh, he just missed his text. Yeah, I bet. I was
my bad. I was training other kids.
Oh yeah, here. That too. I was trying to find Alan A's chin and I missed your text. But so that's it. That's what's up, Bigfoot. Edward,
I was gonna say, what's up, Traveler? I was gonna say, what's up, Traveler? In the chat.
I've been telling you this for like probably a year now. You need to start Zoom calling with like sign language,
Kobe,
like teaching
Kobe, I
sign
can't hear you.
language. You can't hear me?
I can hear Kobe.
Can you hear me?
What the hell was that maneuver?
Alan, you for real?
Huh.
Edward, sir, that is up to you. TB, do you want Edward to come in?
No.
I would love Edward to come in.
I was gonna say I wouldn't mind Edward coming in, but it doesn't have to be trash talk. Just come in and talk.
Yeah, just come and chill with us, buddy. What's up, Ballard Sports Media Ballard, Media Sports Ballard, Media Ballard Sports. How are you?
Y'all can't hear me?
I hear you a little bit. It's because I'm on my laptop. I guess they're on their phone, so they can hear you a little better. But
Ballard looked like the only person on Christian Mingle that doesn't put out.
Oof. Damn, Ballard.
Skirt.
Go ahead, Cole. You were talking about something about Zoom classes.
Yeah, man, you should really do the sign language thing, like teaching people sign language.
No, for sure. And I've thought about that too. And that kind of goes along with what I was saying earlier. Alan, hey, looks good to see your chin, buddy. But I've thought about that too, bro. That's the part where me getting out of my own way, and that's all of us. If individually we all would get out of our own way and just do what we dream of doing and just do it with no thought or no fear of the consequence or opinions or anything, it would be so much easier to Alan. I'm gonna fight Alan, bro.
Dude, bro, Alan is annoying as a motherfucker. I can tell you that right now.
We'll give him another. How about this? We'll give him one more strike. Yeah. What's up? Hold on, Edward, before I let you go. But
Hey, bro, leave Alan alone.
Before anybody says anything,
talk real
let me
quick.
say this.
But
Let me say
go
this
ahead, Kobe.
Real quick. All right. So you love giving. Like everyone loves, like we're giving people, me and you, TV, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Fishing doesn't give anything.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
But think about all the people that want to learn how to do sign language and like want to help out other people doing sign language. You know, I don't know. It's just something.
No, I know, and that concept goes with everything. That, like I said, it goes with the training. That's like I've told Stephen before. if I would post more of my training videos, there's probably a lot of kids out there that want to get better at a sport, but yet their coach doesn't give them any kind of attention. Well, if they knew that there was a Coach Brian out there that could make them really good, they'd bite. But they don't know he's out there because he don't post videos, because he don't market, he don't put his business out there, and that's the part of the fear and anxiety of wondering what could happen or what I could fail at or how I could fail. But then the flip side of being mad at myself and upset at myself for never taking the step forward, it's a double whammy, and it becomes stress. It becomes a huge ball of stress to where you dig a hole where one, you're mad at yourself, but then the other side, you're trying to motivate yourself. And it's like the devil on one side and the angel on the other. That's the part of life that is ingrained into us as we grow up.
I agree with you.
And we think about it. So that to me is where getting kids to think outside the box of that mindset, that's when you see kids prosper. Hell, getting to see people, but it's tough for people. It's tough for adults because if you've lived one way for 30 to 40 years, how are you supposed to just change your mindset? Example, I'm half black. So I come across people that don't like me just because of the color of my skin. Am I mad at that? No. I can't make somebody change if they've been living one way for 60 to 70 years. Bro, you only going to be alive for 10, 15 years more. Why do
TB can half jump and he can't swim. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Tiger, I like you.
It goes the same way for you. I don't think you can swim either, can you?
I can swim.
No, fishing can't swim.
Fishing can't swim, man.
You know what we should have did instead of fishing? Right. We should have went scuba diving.
Oh yeah, that would have only been $500 more.
And then TV be floating on the surface. I had to come save him.
Facts, face down too. No, I love swimming.
That gives me PTSD.
Okay.
I thought you said you can't swim, Ronnie. I mean, I thought you said you can't. I thought you said you can't.
Yeah,
swim.
You almost said my first name.
I know it. I'm sorry.
No, you can say it.
I thought you said you couldn't swim though.
LeBron.
No, I can't swim good. I can swim though.
No, dude, I love swimming.
Swimming.
And I hate that we couldn't
and
swim in
snorkeling is amazing if you get a good spot. It's so fucking fun.
Yeah.
Well, and I hate that we couldn't swim at that pool at the hotel, but it wasn't that big and it was constantly loaded with little bitty kids.
No, we could have. If Colby didn't go to sleep, we could have.
Oh, Colby didn't go to sleep. Right, there you go.
And this is true story.
I think we were all out there at the same time doing something or another. And
it doesn't matter. I was ready to go. TB was ready to go. Colby, not so much.
Yeah, no, that pool was quiet when we were out there doing something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure.
This is why we don't invite Colby in the StreamYard.
Yep. Oh!
What stays in Las Vegas is not.
Edward, what's up with you, buddy? What do you what do you work at in Publix?
Fishing / change the subject.
What do I do there?
Yep. Yeah, in Publix. Because I worked at Publix for a year.
I do like just about everything.
Do you make sushi?
No, I don't do that.
No, there's departments.
No, I basically bag groceries for customers, get carts, whatever they ask me to do.
Okay. So you're like a utility thing.
Yeah.
True or false?
Yes. True or false?
True or false? The deli clerks are the hardest working people in Publix.
Ooh. Well, I will say it. They are very hard workers. I'll say that.
True, because they are constantly packed, dude. Anytime I've went in for wings or whatever,
they're constantly packed, and then imagine closing for that.
Oh yeah, it can be rough. It can be rough. Now, Tiger, have you been up to my Publix yet or no?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, because like I said, if you come to my Publix Wednesday, $5 sushi.
Yeah, but they put 4 rolls of sushi in boxes, so you have to buy 4 of them for $20.
Well, it's $5.
That's the problem.
You could get one, and it's like $5.
I know, but it's 4 rolls.
Well, tax.
You can't feed TV like that. You can't feed TV with 4 rolls.
When I go into Publix, that's all I do. I buy 2 rolls. I'm good to go. But they're usually $8, $9. So
yeah, but like I said, come to my Publix on Wednesday. It's
sushi. 2 rainbow rolls.
Get sushi. I mean, shoot.
Yeah,
You
facts.
get four,
Real quick,
five. That's like $10. Be like 10 something for two.
Raj was talking about what he does.
Hey boys,
with his.
My new lady is calling me, so my new lady's calling me, so I'll hop out of here.
Bros,
Raj is
bros
cool.
before hoes. Bros before
Listen
hoes.
to
All
it,
right,
listen to
Kobe.
it.
Raj is
Talk to y'all
cool.
later, all right?
All right, Kobe.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Raj was saying people think what he does with his hands, talking about sign language with his daughter, is natural, but he said that's what he does so he can relate with her more. And it's
Right.
That's
like,
facts.
bro, I completely understand. Like,
Right.
I didn't, both of my parents being deaf, that's the only way I've known how to, communicate with them. And it's like I've never thought anything different. Like I mean, I'm sitting here, I speak English, but then I do sign language to my parents. Like I don't think anything of it. It doesn't.
Yeah, dude. But imagine trying to like have a relationship with somebody and you can't speak to them. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy, man.
So
Like
you
that's
saying
more
it's gotta
difficult
be
than it
just
sounds.
physical.
I
You
agree.
saying it's just got to be physical? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
Well, then what you doing? What you doing? You listen
No,
to
I'm saying-
translation all day?
What you talking about?
Come on, bro. Bro, y'all can watch a movie together, and you can have the subtitles on English and have the movie in whatever language she speaks. Vice versa,
Yeah.
bro.
What you talking about?
You said have a relationship with some. Oh, you talking about like a family member?
No, I'm saying it's got to be hard to have a relationship with a family member if they're deaf and you can only speak sign language to them. Like it's got to be hard to
crazy.
connect.
Sign language was my first language growing up. Like I learned. Well, no, because I was learning how to talk and do both at the same time.
Well, yeah, that's
When I
what I'm
was
saying.
about-
I mean, like it's hard to connect with other people that way, especially. I mean, I'm not singling out anything, but especially
No,
your
you're fine.
parents. Like of course, it's definitely much more hard than like a normal person.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. And I think that it made me closer to my parents. But dude, when I was younger, I used to be so bitter. I used to be so mad because, like, I think I told you this before. I dominated in sport. Like in high school, I remember being a junior, and I just got my little note telling me that like I was second in the state in batting average. My senior year, I led the state in batting average. My junior year, I got that note, and I remember being so pissed because I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good I do in baseball. My parents still cannot cheer me on in the game. They can't yell my name.
Exactly.
They can't, all this. But all these other kids on my team, these crappy ass kids on these team that suck at sports, like they take advantage of their parents. They cuss their parents out. They do this. They treat them like crap. It's like all I wanted was my parents to be able to read me a bedtime story.
And that's what I told you too. That's extra motivation for you.
No, it was, and that bitterness though, growing up, really turned into a teaching other people that give me the ability to teach them how to be grateful, understanding appreciation without having to take you to some other country and you see kids with flies flying around their face. Like these church groups. Oh, we're going to Cambodia to feed kids potatoes. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, man, it was so great. I made friends with this one kid. Yeah, well, you left a week later. Now he back to the flies. Like, but yet we feel better about ourselves because 1 week out of the year we feed people. Like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Post the link again.
You said post the link.
Yeah, because it's gone.
Miller said,
But no,
"Y'all
I
still
agree.
going."
No, I agree.
Let's
And
get
how
started,
about
Miller.
Edward's wraparound?
Hey, you leave Edward's porch alone.
Thank
Edward,
you.
know
Edward got the cleanest porch in town, bruh.
It is clean. I'll give you that, Edward. Some
Yes.
people they leave like a few hairs or a few like weeds, stand like
Right.
bro, there's none of them.
Nah, that
Right.
shit's immaculate.
Please spell immaculate, Florida man.
IMMACULATE. Thank you.
He looked that up on
That's right,
Google
Fish.
before he
You
used it.
got it.
I didn't have
You
time
knew
to
I
look it
was
up on Google. It's all in the
Nah,
brain,
you
bro.
knew I was
You
gonna
didn't
ask.
need to look it up on Google.
No, sir.
I don't
Who
hear
needs to
It's
look
on.
it up on? Hey, do any of you guys know who the first African American quarterback was?
Tiger Bass.
Raj, that's
Actually,
absolute facts.
Let me try it this way. first African American quarterback to play in the
Kunta
Big
Kinte.
Ten and get drafted in the NFL.
The first one to get drafted?
Well, it was the first African American quarterback to play in the Big Ten and get drafted in the NFL.
Justin Fields.
No.
No.
Real quick before I try to answer
If you
this
want to say
question,
first black one from Georgia, then you got a point.
JD.
You want me to tell you?
Shockley? JD DJ Shockley. Who?
No.
Who?
I'll tell you.
No, we're talking about from Georgia. I was talking about what that Christian said. Go ahead, Edward. I'm sorry.
All right. The answer is Willie Thrower.
Yep, we all know who that is. Cool.
Do you know what SKU he quarterbacked for?
Iowa.
No, it is in the Big Ten.
Michigan.
Iowa.
What's the Southern Big Ten team?
Rod said that's what I tell my son. You have to be patient and understand that she's not up to par. That it takes time.
Yes, facts.
Tell me the school real quick before I bring on Raj.
The answer it's Michigan State, and then he got drafted into the Chicago Bears.
I'm willing to bet that's the most Southern Big Ten team.
I'm about to bring on Raj.
Bring him on, bro. I love some Raj.
I like Raj.
Of course you do.
What's up,
We all do.
Raj?
What's up, you fucking beautiful motherfuckers?
You fucking beautiful motherfucker. Let's go.
Motherfuckers. I love it, Raj. I love it.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, guess what? 3, 2, 1. Crack that motherfucker open. Let's drink you, motherfucker.
Yes.
Hey, boy, I got you over here.
Drink a cold
Hey,
one
I'm
now.
gonna-
Woo!
But yeah, I ain't.
Raj is the man.
But yeah, like I said, me and Tiger Baskins, me and him's real damn good friend. I'm fucking shit faced. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking tanked. I ain't gonna lie. I'm off tomorrow. It's fucking Memorial Day, and but the one thing me and Tiger Baskins has, we've talked several fucking times because, believe it or not, Tiger Baskins kind of helped me with sign language because my daughter, she has autism and she has speech and sensory issues. And I actually called him one day and I said, hey, man, I'm not going to tell you his real name, but I said, hey, man, can you help me? And he did. So when he come down for the G-Day game, and I'll be honest with you, man, the guy helped me out a whole lot because it's not that I don't like the teachers. It's just they try to rush it. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know me, man. I'm just an old fucking country. I'm a fucking 6 foot fucking 300 pound redneck truck driver. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And
6'1",
and
tall guy, man.
Yeah.
Tiger Baskins, I've met him several fucking. He's come down to my house. Hell, he slept in the fucking. Him and Kobe slept in the old gay garage down here. Me and Tiger Baskins is party. We've hung the fuck out. And the thing about Tiger Baskins, he taught me so much about sign language that I didn't really know because the way they teach it in school and the way that Tiger Baskins showed me how to do it was completely fucking different. And I started doing it with Cheyenne, my daughter. She understood it even more than what she was in school. Right. So I was like, what the fuck? So, I mean, like I said, man, hats off to Tiger Baskins. My dude, yes. I love that motherfucker to death. And me and him, you may not believe this bullshit, but me and him has had some fucking great conversations over the fucking phone and in person. We've hung the fuck out. We ate supper together. We grilled the fuck out.
Yes.
And he's helped me out to the point to where, like, I understand where my daughter's coming from because the way Tiger Baskins is with his parents, Right. And like TB puts it in layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? Like he made me understand, like, hey man, it's not hard. You just have to understand where they're coming from.
Right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
And you have to understand, like, what when they put their hands up, what they're doing. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, Tiger Baskins, TB said, look, man, he said, when your daughter does this or this or this, and he's like, hey, do this. I'm telling y'all, man, it made me leaps and fucking bounds. I mean, guys, y'all don't realize, man, when you have a daughter that has autism and speech and sensory therapy, and you don't know what's wrong, and they try to talk, but they can't talk, and when they use their hands, it's fucking hard, man. And when Tiger Bastions told me, he said, look, when they do this, I'm telling you, man, within 3 or 4 months, I was like, holy shit, he was fucking right. So it honestly, man, he helped me the fuck out, dude. So listen, man, shout out to my fucking man TB, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Well, I appreciate that. I wanted to say this too about, in comparison to your daughter, the thing that I love too is I know that you will be hard on her. I know you'll understand, you'll be understanding. I know you'll learn. But like with my parents, I noticed how a lot of other deaf people were. And I noticed that it was really hard for them to live in our world and in a speaking world. So I made it a point to be tough on them to where if I was not there, that I could trust they could get something done and they wouldn't be taken advantage of. And it hit me.
Well, hell, you was down here that one. Hell, you was down here that one weekend when my daughter had that fucking fit. I mean, she absolutely pitched a fucking screaming goddamn fit. You were like, bro, I can't teach you sign language on that. You were like, hey man, just I mean, she was
being a kid. So she's
that's just that was just her sensory issues, But you know what though? What helped me the most out, man, and my wife will tell you this, man. You and Colby was down that weekend, and you went over to Cheyenne, and you said, "Calm down, baby," and you started talking sign language to her, and you and Colby took her out in the yard and played with her. And I'm gonna tell y'all, motherfuckers, right now, that is legit fucking truth.
Yeah.
Okay. When Colby and Tiger was down for the G-Day game, they literally took my daughter out in my front yard, and they literally, I mean, guys, y'all don't fucking realize, man. We've met several fucking times, and what TB and Colby did that day, hanging out with my daughter and my son. Tiger Basson said, "Hey, man, can I?" I mean, he literally grabbed my daughter by the hand. He said, "I'm taking her out in the yard." And I said, "Hey, man, you do your thing." And he went out there and did his thing with her. And it was amazing what he did. And I'm telling y'all guys, y'all don't, I know you can say what you want to, but dude, we've met. We've actually hung the fuck out. We've several times. It ain't just once, ain't just twice, just 2 or 3 fucking times.
Many times.
But I'm telling y'all, man, TB and Colby are good motherfucking people, man. And I'm really honestly, man, I don't get any streams a lot with Tiger back because my schedule's opposite or whatever. But I'm telling you, man, I consider TB one of my brothers, and me and him has had several conversations on the phones. Talking one real and dude.
We've had some real.
Oh yeah, we've had some good ones, haven't we, buddy? You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, Tiger. I'm telling you, man.
Listen here, Raj. If you ever get a chance, I'm sure you will, to meet Fishing Football. He's just like me and TB. You're gonna love Fishing Football.
Oh hell no!
I know, brother.
I'm way better than. Don't you put him up on my pedestal.
I'm just saying, he's
he's
good.
And the thing about it is, though, Colby, Colby, my son is your fucking number one fucking fan, dude. He is
invite
fucking.
me to his birthday party and tell him I'm mad at him.
But I'm telling y'all guys, y'all don't fucking realize, man. Y'all see me in loose streams and shit like this. I do my fucking shit, but I'm telling y'all, man, we've met 100 of these motherfuckers out here, and we've hung the fuck out. We went to downtown Athens to the fucking thing or whatever. Sorry, damn, I had to got goddamn bug out here. Goddamn caught my fucking throat. But anyways, I'm telling y'all, man. You listen here. You can vouch for any motherfucker that's met me, dude. You're gonna meet the same motherfucker that I'm on the stream right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I ain't the same motherfucker. You know, I ain't fucking fake. You know what I'm saying? But legitimately, man, TB and Colby are my brothers. They are my fucking family. And you want to fuck with them, you're gonna fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? And TB helped me really out for a good 2 months, man. Like I was talking to him on the phone. He came down to my house. He didn't have to drive down 3.5 hours to come help me. Like he is a legitimate good fucking dude, man. Like I was trying to talk to him. I said, dude, what the fuck do I need to do? And he was like, man, I'll just drive down. I'll hang the fuck out. Dude, what TB helped me out on my daughter changed a lot. Like he showed me sign language. Like he showed me, he says, hey man, this is the stress. This is what she needs to do. And I'm telling you, man, it helped me a lot to be a dad. Like to somebody that, I mean, it's my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like a boy's different. You can, it's a hard-headed boy. You can, but when it's your, trust me, man, my daughter is one of the most beautiful things in this fucking world. And then, when TB says, look, man, when it's a guy, when it's a boy, it's a little bit different story, but it's when a girl, you have to take patience. And I learned a lot from TB from that. So I'm going to get off here, and I just want to tell y'all something right now. TB and Colby, and there's a lot of motherfuckers in this community that don't know that. We are really fucking good fucking friends, and we actually hang the fuck out with one another. And we don't stream it because, you know what? We don't care. We're fucking friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have to stream every fucking thing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We can fucking meet up at fucking Waffle House, have a fucking breakfast or lunch or supper dinner, hang the fuck out, shoot some pool, and go back to the house.
Sure.
Agreed, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that for real, Raj. I appreciate that.
But anyway, guys, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm off tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to enjoy spend some time with these youngins and drink some fucking more cold beer. But anyways, TB,
Hell yeah, Raj.
I'm telling you, brother, I love you, man, for what you've done for me and helped me out. The phone conversations we've had are great, man, and I appreciate it, brother. And dude, I'm telling you, man, you're something else, buddy. And I love you, man. If you need any fucking thing, you can call me, buddy.
I will, Raj. I appreciate you, man.
And Colby, Edward, Allen, and Fishing Football.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you something right now. Raj, you fucking beautiful motherfuckers, and have a fucking goddamn good weekend.
Hey, Roger, you have my email address, right?
I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.
I see you, Raj.
See you.
Okay. I
Hey,
appreciate that.
real
Raj,
quick, Tiger. Hufferbilly Paul messaged me. He says he's blocked on your channel.
No,
So
he ain't
can't
blocked.
come in. He texted me and said that.
No, he's not blocked. He said, truth, daily is hard, crab go, or another matter. Then Uncle Lou said, hold on. Then Uncle Lou said, Edward's hairline is jealous of me. And then he said, Edward looks like that kid that ran away from the group home and was adopted by Westboro Baptist Church and turned into a poster boy for child trafficking.
See, this is why I love Uncle Lou. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Raj is cool too, man.
He told me.
What'd you say, Colby?
Edward, do you have anybody to trash talk?
Oh, I was saying, hey, this is why I love Uncle Lou. He's funny. I love Raj too. He's beautiful MFer, man. He's gold.
Well, I was gonna say this about the whole deal with what Raj was talking about.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing for me was two things. One, not having to stream, about everything. I agree completely. Like when me, Fishing, Colby, and Huff Billy Paul were all hanging out, we tried to do a stream late at night, and then we just ended up not doing it. Like it was just, I don't know, it was just really cool to hang out with each other in person. And then two, I trained a kid for 2 years that had autism, and he was an older kid. He was in high school, but that's one of the things that I think I really enjoy is, I've had deaf parents, so I understand how to not think outside the box, but communicate outside the box. So when somebody has autism and they need to be taught a different way, it doesn't bother me. And I've had multiple kids that have special ed or special needs that. Hold on. You know what?
Yeah, that's what my mama does. She teaches special ed in high school.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, to me, it's fun. I mean, I know people are like, oh, it is. It's exhausting. It is. But like, I have a niece.
Yes,
Well,
it
actually, I have
is.
two
Yeah.
nieces that are special needs. So, it just to me, it's just a way of life. Like, nothing's perfect for
One of
anybody.
her-
So,
One of
Go
her
ahead.
special ed kids is actually the ball boy for the basketball team. His name's Javon.
Huff Billy, you're not
And,
blocked.
And he came in. They have this little special Olympic a Special Olympics for high schoolers, and he came
Come on in,
in
Paul.
and then drained like 3 threes in a row, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, no way.
You know,
Paul.
and
I think I
that's-
sent you that video too. I sent you that video. I
What-
think.
you did. What'd you say, Fishing? Did Fishing say something? Did
Fixing with
Football say
Callie
something?
right now.
Ooh, tell Callie we said hey.
Oh, Callie.
He got Callie in a jar of peanut butter. He all right, you good, Fish. What do you think? But no, I don't know. For me, it's like that's what I've been able to help my kids, I guess, be appreciative, because when you realize what all you're missing out on in life, I think it does make you feel like you're behind a little bit. But then all of a sudden you fast forward it or you flip it, and it's like there's a lot of kids out there that don't have what you have. There's a lot of people out there that don't have what we have. And one of the people that I look up to the most is like VicTube. You would never ever suspect VicTube to be frustrated or depressed, and I'm sure he's had these thoughts. We've actually had this conversation. I'm sure he's had these thoughts where he's been bitter or he's been this and that, but to not show it, I think, takes way more strength, way more discipline than being upset because somebody's not my friend. Being upset because somebody said TB is an N-word. Like, man, that don't bother me. Like, I know people like VicTube. Like, people like that give me strength. You know what I mean? I know people like Edward who have a wraparound porch. Okay? That gives me strength. Right, Edward?
Absolutely.
And,
Yes.
TB, it's
I know people like
thumbs
Alan
up
A.
for that.
who
what
won't
you're
stand on
going
camera.
on, TB. It's kind of like the book that Hubbard Billy Paul gave us. There's a lot
I
of
still haven't
quotes
read
in
it.
here. There's a lot of quotes that are inspirational, but not TB, but Hubbard Billy Paul
There he
said
is.
something. He signed
Puffer
it.
Billy.
Hey guys,
What's up, Puffer Billy?
What's up, Paul?
getting on it.
Go ahead, Kobe. My bad.
Huffer Billy
Right.
Bud.
Right. So there's a lot of good stories in this book, but the one that resonates the most to me is "Be Good to One Another," signed by Hubbard Billy Paul. And that I feel like that just be good to one another,
And it also the message carries, because not everybody's gonna be good back, and that's the hardest part in life, is being kind to one another, being good to one another. This and that. Like, it's easier said than done, because it's hard to be good to somebody that treats you like crap. It's hard to be good to somebody that is a butthole to you. But that's
I've actually read through this.
That's the message.
I've read through this book about like 3 times, and the second one I like a lot is often the hardest person to forgive is yourself, and that resonates hard too.
Alan, I'm letting you go, not because I don't like you. I actually love you, Alan. But Slim Shady Canes is in the background, and I owe Slim some money.
Uh-oh. You're on your own with this one, Tiger. I'm out of that.
So, no, I was lying. I don't owe him money. I just wanted to bring it on it. I wanted to bring it on.
Oh, Slim.
Stevie, I'll be home in about 2 minutes, and I'll come in on the iPad, which is better than.
Okay, all right. You do what you got to do, Paw.
You're gonna have a spot, bro.
Yeah, we'll have a spot for you.
Definitely.
We'll have a slot for you. What's up, Mr. Slim Man?
How many people have donated baby blood yet?
Bro, what?
3 or 4.
I have a baby blood campaign for Slim.
I don't know what's going on right now.
TB, I told you, bro.
What's up, Slim? Nope,
He's-
I don't want to know about it.
what-
I don't want to remember.
Well, basically, what it comes down to is old fishing football. There puts aborted baby fetuses in his smoothies every morning.
No, I'm trying to get you aborted baby fetuses. That's the
Wait.
whole point of the donation thing.
Are y'all talking about the whole putting the what's it called?
Yeah, baby
The,
blood, aborted fetuses, placentas, that kind of thing.
it's the what's it called when you get your skin around your thing cut off?
Foreskin?
And you,
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, the pieces of foreskin and the lotion. Is that what y'all talking about?
That's called a circumcision.
That's it.
No, I'm talking about they take the skin from the circumcision.
Well, TB has a whole new
and they put
theory.
it- No, it's not. I'm about to show y'all the video. What you mean?
Oh, that's called holy water.
Oh my! What's up, Slim?
Hey, not enough dollars.
Slim, the donations have been slim, no point intended. But I think it's just because they don't have any hope. But I'm trying to tell them it's coming.
Well, look, I'm about to let y'all hear this real quick. Okay. Y'all want to hear it? This is Sandra Bullock. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Sandra Bullock is.
Actress.
Facts, Edward. Edward, those are facts.
Yes.
Alan A, dang, he left, bro. He must know all about it.
Yeah, she's done a lot of movies.
Me left you kicked him.
All right, here you go. Y'all ready? Let me see it. Tell me if you can hear it clearly.
Sandra sat down with Ellen and explained
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Well, it's this way in which one forces through microneedling. It's like a little roller with these. Some of you, I think many of you know it. And it pushes through the skin and ruptures the collagen, and then boosts it. You look like a burn victim for a day, but then it pushes. What are you pushing into the skin, Sandra? Sarah? Carrie? What are you pushing into the skin? Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores. But what is it? It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person far away.
Look at her beating around the bush.
Correct. It's skin from a Korean baby.
No pun intended
Everybody's black.
there either, right?
Right.
I don't think. I'm not like I'm lying there with little pieces all over my face. It's like.
And my thing is,
okay, that's gross.
That people
I've
laugh
heard
about
that
it.
interview. That interview is super suspect, super sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. It's not. It's just true. But it's like it doesn't. People are like, oh, it can't be real. But she said it. But my mind doesn't allow me to wrap. I can't fathom that this is true. But my everyday life, like, it's like people don't want to believe shit's true. That's why when y'all said that, I was like, do y'all not know about the, anyways.
All right, I came on trying to figure out what was going, because when I turned it back on, TB was talking about Vic calling him the N-word, and now we're talking about Sandra Bullock circumcising babies. What?
So
wait,
what
Vic
had
called
happened?
you the N-word?
No, look, it was a misunderstanding. It was late at night. Didn't see
Yeah,
my
call
face.
it what you want. Call it what you want.
He got
No,
Vic has the pass. Vic has the pass.
No, Vic does not have a
joking,
pass.
Colby.
Yeah, he was joking, homie.
Now wait a minute. Do I get a pass? I grew up in the projects.
Nope. I grew up there too. Nope.
Bro, y'all can say what you want, bro. It don't matter to me. You're not about to see me over here all of a sudden now putting my whole YouTube
No,
on
go ahead.
BLM.
Give Slim a
Black
pass.
Lives Matter and hold
I'll
my
give
hand
him a
up.
pass. I'll give him a pass.
I mean,
you will.
in all
You can't give him a
seriousness,
pass.
I got your back, Slim. Don't worry. I got your back.
in all seriousness, I've always had the stance on any of it. It's either okay for everybody to say it, it's okay for nobody to say it.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's why
And
for me,
I mean,
I don't care.
too many people have forgotten the lessons of childhood. There's an old rhyme about sticks and stones that they'd be good about remembering.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. No, I know, and I don't like I said, for me, I don't care. Now, granted, just because I don't care at all doesn't mean that the person beside me
Well,
feels the same way.
Christopher McDavid would definitely care.
Christopher would
Well, it's
care.
like, well,
because-
I mean, it's like you even take famous people that have gotten on the subject. People like Lil Wayne have said it's all about intent.
all about what?
Intent.
Lil Wayne. Intent. Yeah.
I mean, now, of course, if I'm like Slim Shady, what's up, my, that doesn't. I'm not calling you a slave in the field, but like, if somebody calls into my show and I don't put them on speaker and they just start yelling the N-word, like,
What?
there's a difference.
Exactly.
So,
That's
let's
exactly
say,
what I'm
let's
talking
just go
about.
this.
It's
Let's
all
go
about
this route.
intent.
Yeah, let's go this
Agreed,
route.
but me-
TB is my nigga.
I don't care either way.
How about that?
Fishing
How
trying to
about
get my
that?
channel to you.
Well, guess what? One of my best
I
friends
mean,
is Mexican,
shit.
and we say it to each other too.
Fishing just
So
don't care. Fishing just
Hey,
doesn't
walk
care
up.
about
What's
my
up,
channel.
Cholo? Ese? Wetback?
Oh god.
Wow. Fishing does
Just
not
don't
care about
just don't
TV
call us
channels.
crackers.
The wetback
I might-
ones.
I might-
The wetback
Fishing
one's a
does
little
not
too
care
much.
about.
Just don't
I've
call
worked
us
hard
crackers.
for
I
this
might get
channel.
scared.
Fishing doesn't care. It's okay.
Nah,
It's all
I care.
good. No,
I
it's
mean,
okay, Fishing.
obviously, YouTube looks at things a certain way. So I mean, you're not going to talk the same way on YouTube as you necessarily would in person.
Right.
No, agreed. I get it. It's just like the whole mask deal. Walmart wants you to wear a mask, and it's like, hey, if Walmart wants you to wear a mask, then I guess you have to wear it. If not, go to Publix. Like, quit complaining. Don't tell
pretty
Walmart what
much.
they can and can't do. Like,
Well, now, Tiger, since you mentioned Publix, the associates have the option of wearing a mask. They can wear a mask or not wear one. It's up to them.
yeah,
There's
Yes,
no,
thank you, Edward.
look, sure, but like I said, the deal is that's how it is now. But before, when it was during the COVID time, what's up, Puffer Billy?
Hey guys.
Before, when the COVID was going on, we all had to wear masks, and it was like, yeah, we had
now,
to.
but how do I eat sushi with the mask on?
You can lift it up, and then just go like.
Can you
I
show me
was
that
a
again?
smart ass at one point and put a hole in my mask. I burned a hole in it with my cigarette so my cigarette would fit through.
Yeah, that's great.
Slim's got another idea there. There you go, Slim.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I mean, me and TK got in that conversation one time on somebody else's stream, and I mean, it got heated. But I mean, my overall point, even there, was, yeah, exactly what TB said. I mean, if that's Walmart, that's Walmart, and I just didn't go carry my ass into Walmart.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Walmart. I'm not. That's like me saying I don't think Fishing should base his YouTube channel around Florida football and fishing. Now, fishing is okay, but Florida football? Are you serious? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself?
Stop it. Stop it.
Especially with a below average par quarterback.
I base my channel around Hen and Hooker. Okay.
The only thing I really got into it with somebody over the whole COVID thing was actually a game warden, and I almost ended up going to jail over that one because they tried to holler about lockdown. I was launching my boat. I was going fishing, and they said, "Well, it's locked down. State property's closed." I said, "I'll be damned."
That's about the dumbest damn argument and thing that they've ever tried to enforce that I've ever seen in my
You're
life.
gonna give the fish COVID, sir. You stay off our waters. You're gonna give the fish COVID.
Wait, they wouldn't let you go onto a lake because.
But guess what would have cured it? But guess what would have cured it? The 350 degree grease that they were going in afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, dude,
Oh,
I know.
that's
That's
one. He was
retarded.
like, well, I'm calling. He flat out, I'm calling back up. You're going to go to jail. I said, we all going to end up on the 5 o'clock news, bro. I said, that's what's
Where
going to
did
happen.
you go? Where they did that? Where'd you go?
Up at Coal Creek in Lauderdale County.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yes.
Listen to Slim. He knows what he's talking about here.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I would have been very, very, very adamant that I'll go down. I'll go dive first before I let that happen.
Right.
Well, but
that was
I think we
one,
all-
and I was up front with him because I have to be with law enforcement. I had a gun in my back pocket. I was like, this ain't gonna go down. I said, we're gonna end up on the 5 o'clock news. I was like, I'm not trying to play a hard ass. I said, I'm not even trying to give you a hard time. I said, but I'm going fishing. That's just what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I got a gun on my side. I'm launching the boat. I'm going fishing. That's about all the fuck you need to know.
Well, and I have to be legally, I have to inform him that I have one.
Right.
Every time
Yeah,
I deal
right.
with any dealing with law enforcement, I'm required by law to inform them.
That's for anybody.
Yep.
You know, though, that's the part to me that kind of pissed me off about the whole lockdown deal. I understand the part of like the grocery store, the Walmart. I understand being around people like as a whole for the public. I get that. But when it comes to like walking out in the park, like to tell people they can't go out and walk in a park, like you're making it seem like it's traveling through the air. You're making it seem like it's go ahead. You good?
There was a video that went viral. There was a guy out in Santa Monica paddleboarding by himself, and they arrested him.
Well, welcome to California.
Crazy.
Welcome to California.
They didn't arrest anybody protesting in the streets, though.
Yeah, exactly. When they were all 2 inches from each other. Exactly.
Well, it could be worse.
don't
You
forget
could be living in in China. Like you could be living in these
wait a
fucking
minute,
places
don't
that are
forget,
locked down completely.
The CDC told us at the time, protest over systemic racism, COVID takes a break then. It doesn't spread then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
exactly. I know.
That's what CDC told me.
And that's the part to me where it's like these people ruin all of their logic when they allow stuff like that.
Yep.
You ruin all of it. But this is the genius part. And a genius doesn't have to be good. It can be an evil genius. Did you see how mad that made everybody else? You told people they couldn't go to funerals. They couldn't have funerals because of COVID. But then you have people out there protesting. So what did that do? That made everybody over here really, really mad at the people over here protesting. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. What about them? What about them? Why can't I? Why can't I? And it's like, it's genius as far as making both sides mad at each other, continuing the divide, continuing the hate.
Well,
Like,
I also think calling it a protest and not calling it what it was inflamed that just as much. It was a fucking riot.
No, dude, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. And that's the part of
Well, it's a
all of
riot
all of this.
when the Republicans do it, but if the left does it, it's just a protest.
I don't think it's
Now,
a
for
left
me,
or
though,
right thing. I think it's a matter
I
of,
agree. I was
of
about
what
to say.
side
It
they're trying to
seems to
pander
come
to
into
at
play
the time.
though. Yeah, well,
It
right,
does, but
right.
but I see a lot on both sides. That's why I'm not even in it. I see a lot on both sides with some people ruin it for other people.
Yep.
And it's
They
like
do.
to see this though with the protest and all, and then seeing everybody being upset because they couldn't do this or that. That's the part to me where it's like, you know what you're doing.
Yep.
Like these people know exactly what they're doing. That's not. They're not
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
dumb. They understand who they're pissing off. Like the whole guns deal. Like, oh, we're gonna take away your guns. All of a sudden, the price of guns go up. Everybody's buying guns.
Yeah, because
Like,
guns
now
are going to stop.
everybody's on-
Taking away guns is going to stop school shooting.
Well,
Yes.
this is kind of my forte. They're never taking guns away from people. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. No,
You
it's not
have
going to happen.
individual politicians that absolutely that's their goal. Dianne Feinstein, yes, that's her goal, but it's
Fucking
never going to
Beto.
happen.
You said Beethoven.
Beto.
Oh, Beto.
Beto O'Rourke, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
No.
Slim, what do you
and
think
and
about
that's the thing,
Kansas
though.
Owens?
Candace, you said that
What?
last time. It's not Kansas. Kansas won the championship last year in basketball.
Candace Owens.
It's Candace.
I was asking Slim.
No,
No.
Candace Owens. Yeah.
Yes, I know. I've heard Candace Owens called a white supremacist, and that girl black as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My only thing is
Isn't that crazy though?
What
Isn't that
Colby
crazy?
was saying earlier, the one lesson that we all should try and listen to in our heads is be kind to one another, and that would help go a long
Oh, you're absolutely
way.
right.
Yes,
I mean,
Yep.
you take for example what we were just talking about. After the school shooting at Parkland, what was that, 2016, 17, whatever that was?
And
I think
Dude,
16.
I
Yeah.
literally had somebody walk up to me in public because she saw that I had a gun and tell me that those kids' blood are on my hands.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's how bold people have gotten.
And what did you tell her? Because I mean, goddamn.
Man, if I didn't have my kid with me, a whole lot more than I did.
Well,
Well,
I guarantee you
part
this:
too.
if you were around that school, I bet you would be the first one that walked in there.
Would have helped if they knew.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
I
why
wouldn't have been
people
standing out
carrying
there like
guns.
the fucking. I wouldn't be standing out there like the fucking
Yes.
cops were.
Yeah, just standing
I
around.
know.
That's
And
Yeah,
I-
we're
you
on
know,
a hold.
that's-
Yeah, we're on. Sheriff said we're on a hold. Gotta wait.
And that's where too many things happen that continue to piss people off, and that's why some people just kind of question things in the way they are. Like I said, it just really smart. Like, okay, for me, this is the kind of stuff that I think about. We literally went from Barack Obama. Now, did I vote for Barack? No, I don't care. So everybody's like, oh, the Black Lives Matter, all this and that, and this is all one. Then you got the other people going, well, all lives matter. Oh. And then Trump's voted in, and it's like, the South will rise again. And then the other guys, now they're all big and bad. And then the other people are fighting, and it's like, y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Like, y'all literally just
Well,
on one side.
Well,
Yeah,
and
and I mean,
the other side
here's
goes
where
up.
I
Now,
try
that's
and
not
say.
all of them. That's not all
Here's
of
where I try and say it's not a left and right thing, and it's not a Republican and Democrat thing, because I voted for both. I voted for Obama for his first term because I bought into the shit that he was selling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I was young and dumb. I didn't necessarily believe what everybody else said, that all politicians are full of shit, and what he was selling was a good message. Now, as soon as he got elected, he went backwards on it.
Yeah.
But and see, that's where I don't agree with people that are so vehemently anti-Trump, because there are things I like about him. There are things
You kind of going in and out, Slim.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this right now. I voted for Trump the first time, and I voted for Biden the second time. And I don't regret the first time. I'll tell you that. But the second time,
Colby.
What I was saying is that to me the difference with Trump is what he voted on is what he did from day one. He did exactly what he said he was going to do.
I brag on Trump a lot. Like one of my favorite things was everybody was like, oh no, Korea's so mad at us. North Korea's this and that. That man, all of a sudden, like in a few days, taking a picture with North Korea's leader, and they're paying us $400 billion or whatever it was. And it's like, damn, how'd that work out for you? It's
why close the pipeline? Why do that?
Now look,
there's
hold on,
no reason. There's no reason.
That's a whole different. But all I was gonna say was, when I knew Obama was full of it, because everybody's like, "Oh, first black president, this and that," and I was like, kind of curious, because black people are always curious of other black people, because you're like, "Are you a coon? Are you doing this to make the other people happy?" And when he was sending buses,
are you Uncle Tom?
when he was sending buses into the ghetto to pick people up to go vote, I was like, something doesn't seem. And then it's all of a sudden he's voted in, and he doesn't do anything that he said he was going to do. I was like, yeah, you one of them. Like
I'll give you a perfect example. Like for me, when he lost me was right after he got elected. It turned into, well, okay, the only reason you don't agree with me is because I'm black. No, motherfucker, it's a dumb idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't agree with you.
Exactly.
But that's the stir. That's the pot stir.
But I give you a perfect example, and this goes both left and right because they both do it. what was Barack Obama on for the majority of his presidency? Guns.
Right.
But he didn't get on it until he lost both houses of Congress. That's when he got on it, when he knew he couldn't do a damn thing about it.
Yeah. No, I know, and I don't know. Like I said, it just to me,
But hope
politics in
though.
general
But hope.
are
Hope.
really those people are geniuses. You know, we can say
How many trillion in debt? By the way, how many trillion?
How many?
At last count,
6,
32.
7. Oh,
32.
okay. Well, there we go.
It was 6 or 7 when he took office.
What-
He
right.
he ballooned it up to 24.
Well, they all-
or
Yeah.
27.
I'm not going to give him the only mulligan on that or blame because Trump didn't exactly make it less. But that being
No, you're absolutely right. That's part of the stuff where I say I didn't like what Trump did.
Well, there were a lot of jobs that were moved here, though. I mean, and it's not like you can fix that in a day.
No, I know that.
But you can't fix that in a day.
With the debt, he didn't.
But then you have to say the
Or a
same for
year.
the one before.
I mean, or a year.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. But then you have to say the same for the one before. That's why it's like it.
Well, and
The
I don't put
president-
it all. I don't put it all on Obama either. To me, Thomas
Agreed,
Sowell
agreed.
said it best. Bush fucked it up. Obama fucked it up more.
Yeah.
But
Well, and then
And the same thing
Also-
could go all the way back to the Great Depression. Calvin Coolidge fucked it up. FDR fucked it up more.
yeah, and also tell me why nobody in this country wants to work anymore. People are getting hired at McDonald's for $15 an hour. I mean, what the fuck is this?
The reason why people don't want to work is because they're getting bailed out by a lot of these like what is it, unemployment paychecks that are
It's unemployment, it's stimulus, it's all this bullshit. If you have 3 kids, you can just live by yourself and support a family.
If you are unemployed and you could make $3,500 a month, why would you take a job where you have to work 40 to 50 hours a week just to make
And make
$22?
$200 more. Yeah, no.
Or you can
It's stupid.
And in my job, I know I got health insurance for it, but dude, like I was making a little over $2,000 a month, and I'm putting in 60 hours a week. Like, now, granted, I didn't go to the unemployment, but it's like that's what's happening is they are doing it in a smart way to make people dependable, or not dependable, but making them dependent. And when you do that,
Well, a lot of it is a shift in society. And I'll give you a perfect example. Has anybody seen the movie Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe?
Yeah, yo, the boxing
It's
movie.
been a little bit, but yeah.
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 Yeah, you talking about where they're
Yes.
going up getting
Okay.
food? They have to walk in line to get food and all that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, do you remember at the end of that movie when he gets paid and then goes to the welfare office to repay the money that he got?
Hold on, you going in and out, Slim.
Yeah.
I said at the end of that movie where he goes back and repays all the money that he got from the welfare office.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That
Like,
sense of pride is gone in the country these days.
Agreed.
No.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's handout. It's fucking handout.
And it's almost like I feel like I've been done wrong. Now, does our country do us wrong in some ways? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sure they do it in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
But it's created that sense of not entitlement but resentment. And that
Well,
Actually,
there's no ways that this country has done wrong to you
I
as a
believe-
person. As far as opportunities, there's no way that the country has done you wrong.
Well, I say it like this. I feel with how like my taxes, and I get it. That's the normal, but my taxes every 2 weeks, I was getting $500 taken out of my taxes, and it's like out of my
TB,
paycheck.
I still do. TB,
No,
I still do.
I get that. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying
It's been like that though. Like it's always been like that.
Exactly. That's why it's normal to us. That it's the norm. So we've accepted it. So
Well,
what I'm saying
I'm
is
not
there's
one of
so
those.
many
I'm not
ways-
one of those people that says taxation is theft, because there are things that
No, I'm
absolutely
not
have
saying
to be
that at
paid
all.
for.
I'm just saying there are other ways that our country could make money to lessen that to us. Like you just talked about the pipeline thing earlier. You could make your country a lot of money, but then take stress off of the people. Why wouldn't you do it? You would still make more money than when you were taxing the people. Like I'm saying there's a lot of ways you could make money in our country that would take stress off of people. Now, am I saying that I want $0 taken out of tax? No. I'm just saying to tax
But
everybody a certain amount, but then
yeah,
not open up a
that's
pipeline
getting
that would make you money.
yeah, that's getting really hairy because then you get into tax brackets and all that bullshit. I mean, that's getting a little
Well,
bit weird. But
well, you can break it down simply. At the end of the day, the federal government right now is getting more tax revenue than it has ever gotten in its history, and they are still spending double what they bring in. You and me have to work within our budget, otherwise we're ass out of gas.
and it's still
These people
doing
got to
that
get that idea too.
every day.
Yeah.
They
And
are.
this is one of the
Think
things
about
that hit me the most.
think about how Obama ruined the debt. I mean, it's getting even worse as we speak.
Well, and this one thing, like I remember, I was training somebody's kid, and this person probably had 3 or 4 homes, all this like just buttloads of money, and he was like, "Well, I'll tell you, the trick is, if you will just take a little bit of your property, and you'll put a goat, put some type of livestock, but put some type of livestock." He said, "You'll cut your taxes by 75%." He said, because then all you have to do is, say that you have somewhat of a farm. He was like, and so that's how I kind of skip out on paying a lot of my taxes. And it's like, that sucks.
You know what's funny? It's true.
They try.
No, but that's my
This
point in all of
narrative that they
what I
try
was
and
saying.
push, though.
What's up, Dylan?
See, here's
What'd
the
you
thing,
say,
though.
Sam?
This narrative that they try and push that this narrative they try and push that rich people don't pay taxes. The top
Yeah, it's stupid.
5% of the income earner in America pay 90% of the taxes. That's just a fact.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe it.
I mean, they made a
No,
whole
I-
big deal over Trump's taxes. And made us funny that 1 year he paid $24 million in taxes. How much more do you want?
I know. And,
So
that's
Tiger-
the part.
Did you know
No, go ahead,
that if
Paul.
you go to Alaska, you can literally buy a land of property, and if you put animals on it or to put produce on it, you get a tax break of like 80%. Like they will actually pay you. They will actually pay you to have a farm there.
To move to
That'd
Oh,
be
what were you about to say?
Same
So I was
same
gonna
in
tell-
Dakota, Michigan.
Yeah, so I was going to say that what Tiger was saying earlier is the most. I call it playing chess instead of checkers. Look at what the two sides do to keep us at each other's throats or tribed up. I call it tribed up, in some kind of a scheme. And then they're just taking it to the bank on each side. They don't really mean to do anything. They won't, if they really solved the problem, they wouldn't have anything to have to be mad about. So that's what they're doing. And Tiger's just pointing out, it goes both directions.
Yes. No, and that's why, like I said, that's just why for me it's not. It is a lot of
Go ahead.
logic behind. Well, I was just gonna say there's a lot of logic behind trying not to play one side or the other, because on both sides there's something to really get caught up in and get mad about it, this and that, and it's like, but why? Well, because like if we, we can keep. I don't know, not saying control, but you know what I mean. It just. To me, it's something for you to get caught up in. So now, all this time that, and I know we've done it for this stream, but all this time that people spend focusing on politics and being mad about it, you're taking all that energy away from your family. You're taking all that energy away from your goals, your mindset, your mentality, your future, to worry about something that you can't do a damn thing about.
And to build off that, I forgot to mention earlier, when you talk about these school shootings, the same people talking about the school shootings are the same people that don't give a shit about black on black violence in Chicago or shooting violence anywhere.
Now
they don't give a damn about that.
This is the both sides. This is the both sides for me. If I live in Rome, do you want me to drive all the way out to Chicago to protest black on black violence there?
No, it's not where you live, but it's people that are preaching it. They're preaching school. Because everybody over the whole country is talking about school shootings and shit when it happens.
All right, here we go. Number one, because I've actually got the numbers on this. Number one, there's half as many school shootings these days as there was 30 years ago. That's just a fact.
Right.
Number two, they're focusing on AR-15s. AR-15s are this mighty evil we've got to get rid of. Guess what? They're not.
That's all an agenda.
Hang on. Guess what? They're not. Because all rifles combined, semi-autos, bolt actions, lever actions, single shots, all of them combined kill about 200 people a year. Handguns kill over 9,000 people a year. So if you're completely full of shit over here talking about rifles, that says to me you have an ulterior motive.
Oh, agreed. I agree. Especially, I know. And that, what I was saying that to Fishing about the Chicago deal is, if I have a backyard and let's say that there's a lot of dogs out here that are hungry, if I throw one piece of food out there, all those dogs are going to fight each other, and they may even kill each other just because that's the habitat they live in. But if I have a house over here where all the dogs have their own food bowl and they all get fed, not many of them are going to fight each other over food. They know they're going to get food. So
basically you're talking about that they grow up in a violent area. Well, see, I don't buy that either. And here's why.
Yeah.
Because I brought up earlier. Well, I brought this up earlier. I grew up in the projects. Everybody talks about how it's so hard to make it in this world when you have a fucked up childhood. You're a kid to a single mother on welfare. Bull fucking shit. You know what's right and what's wrong. You know that to get anywhere in this world, you're gonna have to do it. So if my dumb ass can do it, anybody can.
No, and that's
Slim. You're just a white boy from the project, Slim.
I don't like people making excuses for people's bad behavior.
Well, and I'm not gonna say it's as much as an excuse as it is. It's just
it's all a choice, man.
No, it is. Now look, what I'm saying is I'm from the same thing. I've told y'all before. There've been plenty of nights where we didn't have anywhere to stay. That I've gone hungry. I've worn the same clothes for months on end going to school. Could I have easily went out and sold drugs and, it made money and done stuff for myself? What?
Easy there, Tiger.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I didn't. I'm not saying even that I didn't do things that I could have got put in jail for, arrested for, whatever.
Right.
I had my day.
But I just didn't get caught.
Yep. Well, that's not getting caught. It's making the choice to do something right and do something better when you grow up in that type of environment. I mean, it's very simple.
Agree,
it's a simple concept, even though it's not as easy, but it's a simple concept.
You're absolutely right. It is a simple concept that's not easy to execute.
I'm saying, but temptation is real. Like, and that goes for anything. That's any concept. And I know
and that's for anybody.
I was able to overcome it, but if somebody was flashing, hundreds of dollars in my face when I was 11 years old and getting picked on every day at school for wearing the same clothes, and they said, "Look, man, if you just do a few things for me, I can make sure you got clothes, food, your family will be okay." I'm not saying I would have taken it, but the 11-year-old in me, am I supposed to have a mature mindset that I do now at 11?
Well, now you get into parenthood and all that, and that's a whole different story.
If my parents are working, 40 hours a week just to pay the bills, and nobody's there at home, and I'm by myself, you see what I'm like? I completely get what y'all are saying because I'm from that, and I didn't go down that road. But I also have seen other people go down that road, and it's like temptation a bitch when you 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, and you can be
temptation will never not be a bitch. It will never not be a bitch.
I can't expect everybody to just overcome temptation like it's a switch that I can say no or yes. Like it's
and that's why I brought up the upbringing thing. That's why I brought that up.
Well, let's be honest here for a second. There's no, unless your parents are crackheads, there's no 8, 9, 10-year-olds running around by themselves.
Well, and the reason I say that there are is like, okay, the kid that I was friends with, my dad wouldn't let me go over there whenever he realized, kind of what was going on. But kid's parents were great. It was him and his older sister. And when he was 10 years old, they live in a neighborhood, like a movie neighborhood where you can just, ride around on your bike and do all that. But his parents were always at work. Well, he ended up hanging out with the wrong group. And I remember one time, and my brother, I've always told this story, but I went with him and my parents let me hang out. They went out with, I guess, whoever. So he just dropped me off over there. And I was like 10 years old. And we went to some like little get together. And they're all drinking. And he's over here making out with some girl on the couch. And I was like, I don't want to be here. Like, I didn't want to be here. It's like, yeah, I know people say it's cool to have hoes and it's doing all this. And they got alcohol. Like, man, but I didn't want to do it. So I didn't tell my parents, but my dad was just like, look, you're not going over there anymore. And now, you know, by the time he was 14, he got locked up for the first time, but he had 15 pairs of shoes. He had, you know, new bikes, new everything. And it's like, people get caught up in that lifestyle at age 30 and 40. We've seen it from celebrities.
That's neglectful parents. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean,
parenting.
and that's the tough part.
Yeah.
That's parents who, his parents were deaf. So it was hard for them already to even communicate with their kids that could talk. So they took advantage. I could have easily taken advantage of my parents. One time that I ever took advantage of my parents, I was like around 13 or 14. And one of my friends that I invited over to spend the night talked me into taking the car out at like 12 o'clock at night. And we drove around, and blah, blah, blah. And then we went back to the house, and it's like, I ain't never invite him over again. And it's like, that same dude.
And I've done that shit. I did that shit when I was 15.
No, agreed. But when he convinced me, well, your parents are deaf, they can't hear, you know, we could go do this and that. I didn't feel right because it's like that's taking advantage of my parents' disability. And that's why for me,
that's where character comes into play.
Agreed. And if I wouldn't have had my grandparents in my life, my nana who was, you know, strict as shit, and my grandmother, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where my character would be. So it's like I was blessed in ways to have the character that I have, but at the same time, I'm not going to be over here pointing like you should have the same character I had. You should have the same character.
Well, and nobody's making that argument.
I know you're not. No, I know y'all are.
It goes back to what he said. It's a simple concept that, yes, I'll admit it is hard to go by because I've been in that same place where I was struggling. Dude, I was 20 years old. Me and we weren't married yet, but me and her moved in together because I was homeless. I had slept in my truck for 4 days. I was homeless. And we moved into a 1-bedroom apartment with an air mattress on the floor. I was out of work because I had this was around 2009, 2010, last recession. So I got laid off right along with everybody else. And she was working part-time, making $8 an hour. Yes, it was hard, but we made it off of that.
Yeah.
So I was gonna Slim. I do want to switch a little bit. I mean, it's still kind of on the top of the gun. The reason why I want to ask is because you're familiar with a lot of law. But this 18-year-old being able to buy now, they're going to get them probably anyway. But allowing an 18-year-old to buy a semi-automatic rifle, do you think they should raise that for him or for that age group? Because they don't have the reason why I don't think so, I'm going to go ahead and say that because we don't have formed frontal lobe until we're around 20, 21, 22, maybe.
I was going to say I don't think so.
They say your brain's not fully developed till you're 25.
That's bullshit.
Well, I think it's definitely not at 18. Okay.
It's not at 18, no. But
here's my stance on it. If the military can put a fully automatic rifle in your hands at 18,
thank you. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, but that's a controlled environment. Those are two different places.
Well, I also don't think they should.
Well, if they do the backgrounds and the research like they're supposed to do, or like people say they should, I mean, what's wrong?
Okay,
what's wrong with it at 18?
Much like voting, it's on you to inform yourself about everything, and that includes guns.
Yeah. If you can vote at 18,
your vote can't hurt somebody.
If you want to move the gun buying age up, move the voting age up too.
Move the service age up. That's my
Now, if you want to,
that ain't gonna happen. They want as many as they can get.
If you want to make the argument to move it all up, and somebody's an adult at 21, and you can't join the military till 21, and all that, fine. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can understand the logic.
Yeah.
But
right. But
here's my thing.
Go ahead.
Here's also my thing with it. That's not a particularly deadly rifle as compared to anything else. It's just not.
Well, if somebody at 18 is going to buy a pistol to protect themselves,
Well,
and
guess what?
you want to
You
sit there and
can't-
tell them no, like,
Well,
I mean,
wait a
that's
minute.
a little bit
and this
weird.
This actually pertains to what just happened. Okay, that dude was 18, had a pistol on him. No state in the union are you allowed to buy a pistol at 18. You have to be 21. So there you go. He gets it legally anyway.
Yep.
I was going to say.
No, and that part I do agree with. And if I had an 18-year-old and I wanted him to be protected, and I would
Yeah.
want him to have a gun for sure.
Yeah.
But for me in the military, you don't get to take that gun that they put in your hand and just go walk around cities with it and do all this. They kept your ass out there with a military labeled rifle. Like you getting tried by the military, not by.
Look,
No, you're not.
there's no.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not. Because guess what? Fully automatic rifles are legal to own. That's a
No,
myth.
I'm not
I don't
saying
know
you
where
can't
people
have it
get
in your
that from.
car. I'm not. No, I'm saying if you, as a military person, you go out and you commit a dumb thing like Buddy just did, but you were in the military and you did that, the military's trying you. If you went out and you just killed some innocent
well, no doubt.
But they
I've
charge
got
you
a-
even harder.
But my point is, I've got a fully automatic rifle in my gun safe right now, and I can sling it over my shoulder and go walking down the street, and that is perfectly legal.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. I'm not saying that's wrong at all. No. I'm just saying if I was in the military, I would think twice about doing some dumb shit compared to if I was just some random ass 18-year-old, hating the world and wanting to go.
Well,
do
I mean,
something.
that's comparing somebody with nothing to lose with somebody with
But
lots.
that's what I'm trying to say. You were talking about like, and if you can get a gun in the military, well, if you're in the military, you're probably a little smarter than the average bear.
Well,
Not saying you're
at
not
the very
smart.
least, they've
saying.
given you the discipline to where that you probably should have
Yeah.
gotten growing up.
Yeah, more
Now,
than police
this
training.
is another one.
Also,
This is another one that goes back to parenting. Because guess what? I got 2 5-year-olds. Both of them have guns in my gun safe, and they've already started to learn how to use them.
and if I was a parent, I'd do the same damn thing, and I wouldn't give a fuck about it.
Both of them have Cricket 22s, single shot, bolt action 22s, safest gun that you can buy.
No, I'm with you on that, Huffer Billy. Like, yeah, I agree. I love critically thinking. I love thinking of both sides, hearing both sides about it.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, these are all our opinions. Like,
Yeah. It's a button for me because I sit here and what do I hear all the time? Common sense gun laws is what they propose all the time. Well, me personally, I think we're beyond common sense because at the federal and state level, there's 23,000 gun laws in this country. I think there's enough. I mean, you've been trying gun control for 100 years, going all the way back to the National Firearms Act in the 1920s, and all of them have done dick.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Joe
that's what I
Biden.
mean.
Joe Biden wants to get up in front of a camera, and I've heard him say this at least 10 times now. The Second Amendment isn't complete.
Already know
I mean,
where
when
you're
they
going.
wrote it, you couldn't buy a cannon. Guess what, dummy? When it was written, you could buy a cannon, and they have proof of that.
Yeah.
Hey, Sweden doesn't have gun laws, but guess how many stabbings they have a year?
Any.
Well, you know what? You want to talk about other countries? Guess what Switzerland does? In Switzerland, military service is mandatory.
Switzerland
Hang on.
It's ass backwards, dude.
No, Switzerland's got it the right way. Military service is mandatory, and when you get out of the military, you go home with your rifle. Everybody in Switzerland is armed.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
I did hear about that. And what I love about
but
that
there is a shit ton of stabbings in Switzerland because of the no gun law. There is a shit ton of stabbings.
Well,
no, it's
you
not
want to talk about stabbings. You want to talk about stabbings. The exact same day Sandy Hook happened in 2012, the very next day, a guy walked into a school in China and stabbed 23 people.
There's your stabbings, China.
How do you stab 23 people without getting caught?
It happens.
23 people?
It's got to be a younger school, though.
I guess because you could silently do it. I mean, that's just weird to me.
Stealth mode, yeah, it could happen.
Don't ask me how. I just
He knows.
It brought up
That's
at the time.
crazy.
No, but that's the
But
I
but
love
there's
that
there's
idea of-
there's no solution to this.
no, but I do love the thought of if you were gonna do anything, like the Switzerland idea. I'm not saying force kids to go to the military, but if you want a rifle, I do wish people would have to go through that type of training. You don't have to go to no boot camp or
Well,
anything.
you know what?
But
Here's actually a good idea. I think military service should be mandatory for everybody that's physically capable. But I don't necessarily think everybody should be in combat. Some people don't have the mentality for it. So you get a choice.
No.
You either go GI or you go Peace Corps. But everybody needs to go through basic.
yeah,
Well,
no, I like that
they
idea.
compare they compare salary ratings to if they were to put one armed guard in every school, and they inflate it to where it's like $8 million a year, and it's like, dude, no, you can pay somebody
Guess
like
what?
50 grand a year.
For what they just sent to Ukraine yesterday, they could put 12 armed guards at every school in America.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Bulldog JC, I'm about to bring you on, big dog.
I'm gonna drop. Bulldog's on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Let you guys finish. But I do want to say, I did promote when I was in high school, in 1982. About my senior year, I was in political science class, and I was arguing in the class, and we went into debate on it. Everyone should be required to own a gun, and everybody should be able to carry it and be trained on how to use it. Go twice a year and get their certificate renewed. Therefore, we'll have mutually assured destruction at the personal level, so people will stop disrespecting each other. But anyway,
You know what's funny about that, Huffer Billy? There's 35 states in the union where that's in the state constitution that's required. As a matter of fact.
wow, I didn't know that it was in 35. I do see some. Yep. Kennesaw, Georgia, they do it. So I know that. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna keep watching though. I'll be in the comments, guys.
See you, Paul.
All right,
Billy.
Yes, sir.
See you later. Bulldog Chase.
What's up, Bulldog?
And listen,
What's up, Bulldog
Huffer
JC?
Billy's opinion on it doesn't bother. I mean, if you have a different opinion than me, okay, great. You have a different opinion than me. It's not the end of the world.
Agreed. Yeah. And
Well,
I
yeah,
think
Slim, there's a lot of people that don't have that mindset. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
And that's fine. My overall point with a lot of these things is something a lot of people don't take into consideration. There are consequences to living in a free society. People can say what they want. All these other countries have freedom, not compared to here. Here is the only country in the world where things like freedom of speech are enshrined in law. Okay? Now, people have to realize there are consequences to living in a free society. People are going to use those freedoms in ways that you don't like and ways that you don't approve of, myself included. But you know what? It's a free country. They can do that.
Yeah, but that's not saying that you're doing it wrong, though. It's just that people don't agree with it.
It may be wrong in my opinion, but you know what? Go do what you do.
Yeah, agreed.
If you want to cut off your balls and form a vagina, cool. Go ahead. If you want to stay inside and not have any guns, cool. I don't care.
It's a free country. Do what you want.
Yeah, that's my mindset.
I know. Because I'm not going to, and like I said earlier, I'm not going to waste time out of my life to try to make somebody else agree with me. Now, if we're talking and you want to hear my side, dude, I love it. Like what we're doing. Like I love this. I love being able to talk about stuff. But I see so many people out there, especially in the real world, like on Facebook or people you see in town who create this type of resentment towards people, and they're just angry because people don't agree with their side, and it's like, bro, it's not that serious.
Well, people can't separate opinion from emotion. That's the problem.
But see, I think you're absolutely right. I made the same point to Pete the other day. And I think a forum like this, where even if we disagree, it's not like you see in public or like what's happened to me. Somebody thinks you're a bad person for disagreeing. None of us is going to walk away from this conversation thinking somebody's an asshole because they don't agree with a point that somebody else makes. We're all
No,
friends.
I
I
think
thought you were an
I think
asshole
you're.
before the
I think.
conversation.
Yeah, I think you're an asshole, bro.
What's up,
But,
D4
but I
Sports?
mean, my point is
What's up,
though. My point is
What's
though,
up, D4?
it's a lot easier
up,
to
guys?
have that conversation here. Where now see that D4 guy, he's a little suspect. Y'all got to watch him.
Yeah, D4 be trying to get in them draws. You know what I mean?
Whoa, I don't think you meant that way, but maybe.
What's up,
But-
y'all?
Wait, I meant
Nothing,
Edward.
man.
Sorry.
Did you make it back home all right, D4?
Yes, sir. About 7 o'clock in there.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah, D4 and Carter were nice enough to grace me with their presence the other day.
Had the best steak and mashed potatoes I've had in a long time.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah, Slim cooked up them
Hey.
steaks, and his wife made the mashed potatoes, and they was bomb.
Were they Miami flavored?
There was a little bit of loser in there.
No, I didn't mean that, bro.
That'd be the one that Carter said was undercooked. Hey, he said he wanted it still mooing. That's what he got.
Still mooing. There you go. I love it.
No, for real though, dudes. I didn't. I wasn't planning on going this long, so just telling y'all. Like, I
It's
appreciate
TB. You
y'all.
say that every time.
Yeah, but we always end up having good conversation, man.
Right.
So it
Exactly.
definitely makes it easier. It makes it easier to go longer when you got cool people like TB on here, bro. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
Edward. This
Yep.
is the most calm I've ever seen Edward in my life.
Yep. That's right.
Like I don't. Is it? I mean, is it me?
Is what you.
Edward said, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say none at all. And so that's what Edward did.
Yep. Basically, I just say, if I don't have anything to add, I just be quiet and let everyone else say and add whatever. I'm out of it.
I mean, I
Whatever.
appreciate it.
Hey,
think you're the reason a lot of-
even if Edward disagrees with everything I've said about whatever, I still think Edward's cool. He's all right with me.
Thank you. Yeah. It's not that I'm disagreeing. I'm just listening to what you're saying, just being like, you know what? I'm just going to let Slim Shady talk. I'm not getting involved. Leaving it alone.
Hey,
That's,
No, I know.
that's how
Well,
I
look,
show.
I am-
That's how I show respect.
Well, I'm gonna show you some respect by letting you talk. I'm gonna let each of you guys get your own piece before I let you go individually. Edward, you will start first.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say this. Tiger, it's always awesome you have me on your show, man. Because I know you're like Uncle Loon Pete. If you didn't like me, you wouldn't have me on. Loon Pete are the same way. Battle Angel is the same way. If she didn't like me, she wouldn't have me on. So, and I'm sure if Slim Shady Kane's had a show, I went on. If he didn't like me, he wouldn't have me on his show. So he's the same way. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out. Get ready for the Lunch Money show tomorrow night. And Slim Shady Kane's always good to talk to you. Bulldog JC, good seeing you. T4 Sports.
Yeah.
I see your things muted, but there you are, T4. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Fishing, always good to talk to you. Tiger, you can email me anytime. And anyone else, y'all need to contact me. Tiger's got my address. He can give it to you. So, it was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run. I love you guys. Hey, let's as they say, shoot the shit again because I love it.
No,
Yeah,
I agree,
Edward.
Edward.
Get out,
Hope
Raj.
you have a good night.
Love you too. Email me sometime, Raj. Whenever you get time. No rush.
Yeah, no text messages. You got to email him.
I don't have Raj's email address, so.
Gotcha.
Right.
Are you shutting her down,
Okay.
TB?
Well, I'm gonna let Edward go real quick, and then we'll let Slim Shady Canes go next. I'm gonna let you guys get your piece. I'm gonna let you get your, if you want a piece.
I mean, I've
Well, I'm
thrown
still
enough.
donating baby blood, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've thrown enough out there. I think a good bow to put on the conversation is simple. People need to leave folks alone. Let everybody live their lives, whether you like it or not, and just leave folks alone.
Unless you live in California, then you just can't help yourself.
Well, you know what? Even when it comes to that, I'm as I'm of the opinion. Let California be California. Let Texas be Texas. Let Tennessee be Tennessee. Let Florida be Florida. If you like the way things are in California, live there. If you like the way things are
That's
somewhere
facts.
else, live there.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I like that. Some nice positive messaging from Slim Shady.
Yeah.
That's it? Because
That's
if
it,
it
boss.
is, the only thing
I've
I have to
ranted
say
enough.
is, I would like you to. I'm going to hold you to one of those states
All right,
and to the
Slim.
Miami.
I'm gonna keep donating this baby blood. I'm gonna let you know when I get to a pint. Then we'll mix it in with that whiskey. You know what I mean?
I got you, boss.
Oh,
But yeah, TB, if you ever
goodness.
find yourself in the Memphis area, you got my number. Hit me up. We'll fire up the grill.
I will do. I appreciate that. I'll see you, Slim.
Yeah, Slim. I may be back there, by the way.
Hey, that goes for anybody. I don't care. Just hit me up.
What's up, Traveling?
Everybody
See you,
welcome
Slim.
around
Have a
here.
good
I
night.
don't care. All
Hey,
right,
and happy Memorial Day too, dude.
yes, sir. And by the way, Tuesday is Miss Shady's birthday.
I'm drinking.
Yes.
Hey, that gives me an excuse right there, though.
So I'll have a drink for her since she can't.
True. There you go.
All right, y'all.
See you, Slim.
Baba Ganoush.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we have 4D Sports.
D4 didn't even get any time in here, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is his time. This is time right now. Go ahead.
Well,
D4.
I'm gonna go ahead and promote my show Wednesday if that's all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I got my college football show AAA coming back. It'll be the first episode. Will be Wednesday, June 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate TV having me on. I don't get all up in the controversial talk or anything like that. And Fishing
Smart man.
Bulldog JC TV. Y'all have a great night. I'll holler at y'all later.
You too, D4.
Hey, if you will remind me, or if you'll put up like a video or something tomorrow, just some kind of something, just to remind everybody about that show, and I'll post it on my community page.
All right,
like
bro.
on my community post, I'll reshare it.
All right, I got your number. I'll text you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, see you, bro.
What?
Yes.
And then there were 3. Bulldog JC.
And then there were
the floor,
3.
sir. You have the floor, Mr. JC.
Well, I came in kind of late.
It's all good, dude. I know.
I heard y'all talking about gun control and stuff, and I guess I'm beating a dead horse now. But a lot of kids they don't even know about guns, and gun control, of course, has to do with once someone becomes 18, but we're pre-programmed to believe like the way people play video games and stuff, and it's a mind thing. It's just like part of the problem is the way you're raised.
Okay, hold on.
You're kind of pre-programmed by
I have to
games
disagree.
that people play.
I have to disagree.
It's true though. It's true though.
No.
It is.
Video games are not making people go shit up schools.
No, he didn't say
I'm
that.
not saying that. I'm saying it makes it. It's
it's saying that the kids are predisposed. Yeah, it's a roundabout way of saying that.
A mental thing.
Saying that the only raising or the only information that kids have about guns is from video games, because their parents don't do a good job of raising them and teaching them.
Therefore, video games are causing it.
Guns.
Well, I mean,
No,
that's like
not
I just
necessarily.
I don't
But
agree with that.
but a video game, you go and you play and you shoot up other people, and you just press restart, right? And
Exactly.
who's there to guide that kid to teach them? Like, I'm
Well,
just saying, from my
there's ratings
personal
on
view,
games, like
from my personal view,
you can't buy anything over 18.
fishing
yeah, but
with
but
my
that has to go
from
with
my
racism.
personal
As far as
view.
killing and rating R games, you can't buy it over 18.
But that
Listen,
goes with
listen.
racism
Let me
because
finish.
parents. Go ahead, JC.
From my personal view, when I was raised, my dad took me out when I was like 12, took me out to this open field, and he had me shoot a gun, and he taught me about guns, and he always taught me some rules to a gun. And some people don't understand that if like my dad used, one of the rules my dad told me is if you ever point a gun at somebody, you better be prepared to kill them because
Hmm.
guns, bullets do not play. Bullets are real. Most people, they'll just have like some kind of mental breakdown and they'll just go off the deep end.
Yeah, and it's
Not
insane
saying it's
people.
right. I'm not
It's
saying
insane
it's
people that do that.
I'm not saying it's always because of games. I'm just saying part of, a kid that doesn't get that guidance from their parents,
I think
they
what you're
they
saying
just
is like
they don't
parents
know.
that don't monitor their kids and they just give them up. They just give them a killing game and they just kind of get that and see that's what they do. I think
Well,
that's what you're saying.
for me, what it sounds
Yeah,
like
in
is it
partly.
being
That
kids
makes more
being
sense.
desensitized. I think for me, it's kids
Right,
being desensitized.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just saying it's
Because the
part of
same
the
way that
problem. I'm
a
not
video
saying it's the
game.
whole problem.
No, and I get that, JC. Because I mean, the first thing I think of is a video game, but I think of YouTube. How easy is it to look up videos of people dying on YouTube now?
Yeah,
You just watch somebody die, like
exactly.
it means nothing to you. You see people drop,
Like
boom,
if you
boom,
look
boom.
if you look back, they did this research study that they found that a lot of people, a lot of military personnel were having problems killing the enemy during World War One and World War Two. Physically pulling a trigger on a gun and killing the enemy. And they did like some mental um, it was kind of a mental trick they pulled. Is what they did is they before Vietnam War, it like around World War II or something, they were using bullseye targets for marksmanship practice. So people were just shooting at a target.
Yeah.
So what they did is they started around, you know, before before Vietnam War happened, sometime in the maybe the 50s or early 60s, they started developing the targets that looked more like humans, right? They
Oh yeah,
called
to
them
desensitize them.
it's silhouettes. They made them more like they called them angry Ivans, and they had the soldiers practice shooting those. Well, at the same time, you don't even realize that your brain's uh, not like you're not killing a person, but the mental the mental aspect of it is like you're not having as hard of a time because it's a silhouette. And they found
It's
that
just,
during
oh yeah.
Vietnam, people were less gun shy about pulling that trigger on the enemy.
Well, I know I had a few kids go to the Marine. What? Go fishing.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna say, I had a few friends that went to the Marines, and they said the way they desensitized them was they would show them videos that were sent
yeah,
over by other countries where they were like basically murdering Marines. Where one of them was like it was a convoy of some Marines like driving, and where they
yeah.
had put the Super Mario sound behind like the video. and it was
Yeah.
like a video game. And as the bomb hit the car and exploded, it sounded like a video game deal. And it was like it was to piss you off, to get you so, in a sense, brainwash you to not
Yeah.
have feelings about
Yeah, stuff like that is
killing
what I
another
mean.
person.
Like, the silhouettes is a little bit of it. The other thing is like they train you mentally to be less hesitant about taking
And that's
action.
the part that's in a controlled environment. Think about an
Yeah, yeah.
uncontrolled environment where a kid is, you know, you're talking years
Now,
of
Well,
experience.
I
that's
have to
one
also
thing.
say,
Yeah.
like, if you want to be like softer on the kids with the games and things, first off, that's not going to happen. But
I
when
know, and
these kids turn
I'm not.
18, if they're all soft, how are they going to go into Iraq at 19 years old and then be expected to kill the enemy? Like, how
Well,
does
I
Yeah,
that
don't
and
think they would
strengthen?
send them
How
I'm
does
over
not.
there
that
I'm
until
strengthen
not
they're
your
ready.
saying.
military?
I'm not saying
I
it's
don't think they would
all
send
on
them over
video
there until they're
games.
ready.
I'm not saying it's all on video
No, I
games.
know, I know. I'm
That's
just
just
saying
it's
in
just
general, though.
one little aspect.
Well, I
It's
mean, there are
not
people that go to the
it's not the
military that don't play
whole
video games.
problem. That this shooting that happened in Texas,
Yeah, there's
the
plenty.
guy the boy had just turned 18 and went and bought some guns, and he had said, what did he say? Like he had sent some text messages before, like he was gonna kill an old lady or something, like his grandmother or something, and
It was
he
some
ended up
type of
killing her
yeah.
or shot her or something. She was in the hospital. That should have been
Yeah,
a
he did
sign
shoot her.
right there,
Yeah,
right?
he did shoot her.
Well, no,
But
and this is
he went in the
what I was.
school and just started shooting up little kids.
Well, what I was gonna say, like, I think it's because you were talking about, how do you expect kids to be strong enough to go overseas and kill people? I think that would be up to the military as far as all the different people
That's
above
true.
Yeah,
you and sergeants
Yes,
and all
that's
yeah,
them.
true.
They're not
That's
gonna
true.
send you over there if they see you. You can't even handle boot camp, or you can't even handle. Because and that's the part where like I do get some of it on the video game
yeah,
part, but then also there are kids that never played video games in their life. I mean, think about all the people that are generals and sergeants. Now back then, how many of them were playing video games? I would say maybe a low percentage. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, I think it all goes to, like y'all were saying, the raising, the parents. If a video game says it's
yeah.
rated M or a movie says it's rated M, you don't need to be showing your
And
kids rated X videos at 12 because they probably going to try to go out and do some rated X things. You know what
Look,
I mean? They're going to,
everything comes down to parenting. I
yeah,
yeah,
mean
yeah,
agreed.
it does.
and that's for anybody. I mean that's
And
anything and anybody.
but all my other thing I wanted to say is, if most people would just, I know there's a lot of things that people will just never agree upon, but there's certain things that people need to stop, like listening to what their political party says and like form their own opinion, because most of the time I know friends of mine that are Democrat and Republican and whatever. We can sit down and we can talk about things and just listen and try to see their side of you, but you don't have to agree with them. But like Lou, Lou's a libertarian or liberal or whatever he said he is. I don't really care. But there's some things that we don't agree upon, but some things that you do agree upon. So it's like it doesn't mean we can't discuss stuff. It just
Yeah,
stop letting your political party decide what you want to think about something. Form
agreed.
your own opinion.
Or what to be
Do
mad
the
at or what to
research.
be.
Look up stuff. Look
Yep.
up evidence to prove what, you know, it's just form your own opinion. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
You're right. And Billy says, he said, I'm with JC. We can't be so easily tribed up. Like, because
Yeah.
we're, no, I get it. I get that.
But
You know,
I'm sorry to go off on a tangent on y'all.
no,
I
no,
know
no.
you
You
were
didn't get
getting
time
ready to
earlier, man.
end.
So I wanted to give you,
And I
I
wasn't
wanted
trying
to,
to piss fishing off or anything.
No, you didn't make him mad. No, we talking.
Yeah.
Bro, Fishing got mad. He gets mad at
No,
everything.
no,
Fishing got
trust me,
mad
that's
'cause
not possible.
Fishing got mad at Golden Blue Dude because Golden Blue Dude was talking about what was he saying when we were on vacation, bro? He said something and Fishing got so mad. That's when Fishing's mad. So yeah, you
Yeah.
good, JC. But no, I appreciate you coming on. And next time, I would like you here earlier where you can hang out and chill with us, man.
Yeah. Maybe if I can, I just happened to get a free moment. I got on YouTube and I missed a whole bunch of streams today.
It's okay.
Well,
It's all good. Well, I appreciate you coming on, big dog, and I'm sure
all right.
I'll see you again, okay?
All right. Bye.
See you, bud. And now,
And
Fishing,
then there were two.
you have the floor, Fishing. Billy laughing. He remembers that. I don't know what. I forgot what he said in the comments, but Fishing was just pissed. He was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's that shit I'm talking about. But you have the
Bro,
floor,
I
Fishing.
I can't hold my tongue when stupid people talk. I mean, I just it's my weakness, I guess.
Octavian?
Well, he's included, but I've grown to like him. So
Because he's a Florida man. I know. But yeah, go for it, bro. You got the floor. I'm trying to hurry up. I mean, not hurry you up, but finishing this because there's 2 minutes left in the Miami-Boston game, and I want to watch the ending of it.
well, shit, bro. Let's watch the end of it. Yep. Find me on Fish Football on YouTube. Bye bye.
Thanks, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Appreciate Fishing, Hufferbilly, JC, Slim, D4, Edward, Colby, and if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. But appreciate y'all coming in. No, JC, he ain't talking about you. He was talking. I was talking.
No.
Oh, he laughing. He joking. Okay.
No,
But, yeah.
listen, I love JC. Okay.
No,
I love
he
JC.
put a laughing face. He was just.
I know.
Trolling. But yeah, we that was such a dumb shot, bro. Miami really gonna lose this game. But
what's our score? What is it?
it's 98-89 with 1:40 left, and Boston's trying to run the clock out. Miami fans are leaving.
Man, Miami really couldn't come to. How many points does Jimmy Butler have?
Oh, I don't know.
It's got to be like in the 20s.
Yeah,
it's got to be in the 20s.
He usually has to carry the team.
He had 47 the other day.
Now it's 98-91 with 1:20.
Yeah, no shot. No shot.
3-pointer from Marcus Smart. He misses. It's a 7-point game with 1:06 left. Guys, I'm letting you go. I love you. Peace out. I'm about to watch this game. And and Miami just knocked down another shot. It's a 5-point game. Bye. Y'all be safe in these streets. I'll see you.
Yeah, bye.